Hello everybody, this is Scarecrow, and we are back with Treasure of the Rudras. We're about to head off to Mantra Peak, try and talk with someone there and figure out maybe what happened with Captain Taurus. I did go ahead and gain a little bit more money so that I could get better equipment, so now I've got the best armor and weapons I could get from the shop for the characters that can equip them. I also went back to the previous town and figured out the other words or the other syllables from the barkeep there. Another one I was told was knee-high or nigh-high, like nihilism. It is another void spell, so I'm not quite sure what the difference is between the two of them, but I do have it now. And another syllable I learned was L-U-S, loose. Apparently that is something else that will affect the word in a way similar, I guess. Like, if I were to do like yo... If I did yo-ig loose, I wonder what that would do. I didn't make one of those. Let's try and do that. You can make a word out of whatever you want, by the way. So I could like make the cake spell. And if you make it, it'll tell you what it does. Lightning damage, it costs 6 MP. I don't know why that word works, but sure. I think you can just make whatever. Like, let me just ZYZ cake. Yeah, void damage, 7. You can kind of just do whatever. So if there are words you want to make, you can. You could make a bunch of swear words and have those as your spells. So let's try yo iglus, because that is actually made of syllables that I know exist for spells. Okay. So yeah, the loose spell I guess is it is an enhancement that makes it stronger against single targets. It makes me kind of wonder what yo ig would be. I don't know, this is kind of a weird system, because it does make me want to try out a bunch of different stuff, but I'm also like, I have too many spells at the moment. I'm gonna have to probably pare this down at some point. I did learn that you could just kind of open this up and shift around whatever. So I can rearrange the order, but in order to do that I have to actually go in and, like, manually change each spell. A little, maybe a little annoying there, but whatever. Let's head off to Mantra Peak and see what we're dealing with. Yeah, kind of a fun spell system here. You can just kind of make spells out of whatever. I put my own name in to see what it does, and apparently Scarecrow is a spirit up spell, I think it said, that costs 16 mana to use. So that's kind of ridiculous. Mantra Peak, here we go. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with in here. Got a decent supply of medical herbs, so hopefully we're not in too much trouble in here. Soul, huh? Let's try and hit soul with water. That feels like the opposite, right? Okay. 13 does not feel like a lot. Maybe that's not the weakness. Let's try Ig. I guess actually, when I'm trying to figure out weaknesses, I should try the level 1 versions. Because it costs less MP. If it hits hard, then I know it's the one that I want to use. I would love to figure out some sort of syllable combination that teaches me... that gives me a spell that would let me learn what their weaknesses are. Like an analyze spell. Okay, Aku is also pretty weak, so that's not what we want either. Fair amount of damage there. Not too bad, though. We can deal with it. So I'm moving forward. Alright, climbing the peak. Getting some real FF6K vibes from this. I'm going up Mount Colts or something. Remon. Okay. Main character doesn't have much MP, so I just gave him the biggest sword, and I'm just gonna have him swing. And I think that makes sense. He is a warrior, after all. Let's try... Teo? Okay, they don't have much health. 25's not bad. Eerie Rog. Okay. Let me... Eerie Rog, huh? Eerie Rog. What does that do? Fire adds burn. Oh. Okay, so he cast a fire spell on me. So that makes me think that he is weak to water. Kind of neat that you can learn things that way. Okay, what's over here? Oh, Lamias, these are pretty weak enemies. Don't have to worry about them. Yeah, we were fighting those in the forest back outside of Danelf. Couple different caves here. I guess let's try the left one. It looks like it's on its own. Oh, there's like a... Looks like there's a button over there. Some sort of pressure plate on the floor. Oh, in Minecraft? Actually, yeah, hold on. What does the Minecraft spell give me? I think this is kind of just a goofy thing to spend time doing. I'm not gonna waste a bunch of time messing with it in an episode, but what does the Minecraft spell give me? Lightning damage, 1. Costs 10 to use. Okay, well, I don't think that's a dud. Wait. Delete. Okay, there we go. So Eerie Rog seems pretty good, though. Oh, treasure chest. A fire spell that adds burn is kind of neat. I don't know which syllable of the spell is giving the extra status ailment effect on it. Chest is empty. There's a button at the bottom of the chest. Oh, so it's a series of buttons? Am I Toad Jim and Earl? Panic on Funkatron? Is it in a series of switches? Oh, okay, there we go. Eventually I get to the Hyperfunk zone. Alright, up here, back through the cave. And we go up that way. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Let's see. Let's try Toe on these guys. They're not using any spells, so they might not have any specific weakness. Okay, throw one of those kicks out. I don't know what it means when he starts spinning like that. I'm afraid he's gonna do something if he gets another turn after he does it. Alright. Up through here, around this way. Looks like we're getting pretty close to the peak. It's peak. Big Slash, take him out. Guess we'll have her slash as well. And then for him, I don't know, let's try Tio. Okay, yeah, like everything's doing 12, so I don't think he's got a specific weakness. I guess maybe I can try a Void spell as well. How's our health looking? Okay, we probably want to throw out a heal. Let's just do a left now. Alright, that works. Ooh, we got some stuff here. Oh, is this the lady I'm here to meet? And who would you be, pray tell? Sion, of the Knights of Cryu. Captain Taurus's disciple, eh? So, what is it that brings you all the way out here, then? We're looking for a ship. Something out of the ordinary? Is that all? Looking for a ship? You're not gonna find it if you just do that. Who are you? Everything alright? Ompros! Go to the town of Ompros and talk to Nurk the merchant. Nurk? His name's Nurk? Come on. The only way we could get to Ompros... Oh, the only way we could get to Ompros from here is by boat. But if we do that, we're not going to be back in time for tomorrow's match. No sweat. We'll just go after the match. Sound like a plan? That would be acceptable. Pastor Miller mentioned you might know where Captain Taurus is. Not at the moment, I don't. Oh, don't get me wrong, he's been here on a number of occasions. But all I can tell you right now is that he's still in this region. Why are you still standing around here? Don't you have a match tomorrow? Go home and get some sleep. Well, let me look at your house first. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Something the matter? Stay out of there if you know what's good for you. Same on the other side. Oh no, she lets me go into this one. Okay. What is this? Don't bother. This gate carries the dead to the netherworld. Theoretically, anyway. Is this the netherworld? Does this look like the netherworld to you? You can see me? Idiot. Of course I can. Now hurry up and get back to where you belong. What was that? A freshly departed spirit. Netherworld passages exist in a number of locations around the world. Just my luck that Mantra Peak would happen to be one of them. Hardly a day goes by without some wayward spirit blundering in. It gets worse, too. We're nearing the end of the century. That means it's not just spirits, but monsters coming through the gate. So I'm here keeping watch to make sure nothing bad gets out. Alright, show and tell is over. Let's get back to the main room. Okay. Interesting. Can I hop down this? Okay, I cannot. So, there's another doorway down there. Wonder how we actually get down there then. I guess maybe there's a switch in that room that makes a staircase? Because you can see there's another door over there. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta leave the mountain now. Alright, didn't take too long to get back down the mountain, so let's take the boat back and see if anything happens on the way. I assume nothing's going to. We'll probably just... Oh, wow, okay. Already switching to day, huh? I thought we were gonna go back and get some rest. And then it would be day. Alright, we'll go back here, we'll heal up at the inn, and then we'll head back to the tournament grounds and see what our next tournament battle is. Hey there, back in Dan Elf. Still nice and sunny out. You're back, eh? Oh, the ocean's nice and calm now. Time to get some fishing in. Alright, well, you have fun with that. I don't believe it. The air's breathable again. Does that mean that the ocean's gonna be cleaned up too? Well, the butterflies cleaned up the smog, but butterflies can't go in the water. So if you had something that would go down into the water, that could be possible. Let's go ahead and take a rest. There we go. Health back up. We'll go ahead and save. Now day 3, and we'll head back to the tournament grounds. Whoops. I went the wrong way, but we'll be able to get out over here. There we go. Alright, so up this way. Back to the castle. I guess it's not a castle, it is a coliseum. Alright, so I talked to this guy. Hope you're ready for today's match, Sion. Who are we facing? A pair of amethysts. You'll be given the choice of fighting with mantra or weapons. Battle of power as well as flexibility, so choose wisely. Are you ready? Huh. Interesting gimmick this time around. So mantra or weapons. Well, I've got one character that can barely even use mantras. So it makes more sense for me to go with weapons, I feel like. I don't know what the amethysts are weak to either. You ready? As I'll ever be. We saved not too long ago, so if we run into something dangerous here, we'll be fine. This is it! Today, we'll be running the second battle. Woo! Yeah, let's go! Now, how will you fight? With mantras or with weapons? Choose your destiny. I mean, I have a lot of strong mantras. If I use mantras, I can learn mantras off of them. Let's try that. Mantras it is. To your positions, and may the bravest win. Begin! Oh, cool. I love their sprites. That's crazy looking. Okay, so I can't attack. He's not going to be able to do much. Let's have him defend for now. I'll have him heal when the time comes. Let's start trying spells here. Ig, and let's try Aku. Ig does 33. Aku also does around 30. Yoto. Tomel. Okay, so they're both using Toe type spells. Okay, so that means I want to use Tio type spells, I believe. Let's start a Tiona. And let's try, actually, let's try and burn one of them too. Ow. Oh my god. Okay, they're doing a lot of damage with that. Okay, Alarum. And let's throw out a Yotiona. Okay, that one doesn't do as much damage. Okay. So I feel like this should do some damage. Yeah, okay. Now we're cooking. Alright, everybody hit him with Yotiona. Well, maybe not. I'll have you throw a medical herb at her. Yotiona. Yotiona. That's fine. Tomel is fine. That's a weaker one. Yeah, there we go. 78. So Tomel. Mel is another suffix we can use then. They've got a lot of health. I'm a little surprised by that. Let's throw out a Lefna. Probably a good idea to do that now. Yotiona again. We're gonna hit with our biggest Teo spell. Uh-oh. Okay, Tomel is fine. Lefna for the big heal. Please end this fight. Oh man, they got some health. I'm getting a little worried now. Her armor, I think, is bad against lightning, and that's why Foxy's having extra trouble here. Yo, Lucto? War Tomel? Okay, excuse me? Luck and War are two more... So Luck, War, and Mel are extra syllables I've seen thrown in here. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's one down. Feeling a little bit better now. You can go ahead and throw out another Lefna, maybe. Yeah, she'll go before he gets to cast, so probably good to do that. I guess yeah. Let's just keep spamming Yoteona. Yo Lucto. Ow. Good thing I have a heal coming. She's probably about dead though. Like, I can't imagine she lives past this. Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. We managed to learn their weakness immediately. And we learned some new syllables. 3 cheers for the victor! You're strong. Incredible! Our challenger has won the second battle. Thank you. I am very impressive. You were magnificent up there. May this prize remind you of your deeds for many years to come. 1,000 Ragu, thank you, and a magic leaf. Did you tell us anything about the final challenge? Right not. I've never seen the tower summit. Nobody has. Not since Taurus last fought in the tournament. Your final opponent is an enigma in every sense of the word. We don't even know what the last opponent is like. I bet it's Taurus. What about rumors? Hearsay? Anything? Well, he's said to be rather devout. Devout? We should hurry to Ompros. Yeah, you're right. Let's charter a boat at the port. Okay, so we're supposed to head to Ompros, but before we do that, let me go ahead and inscribe those new syllables I learned. Luck. War was another one. And Mel was the other one. Okay, so these I don't think on their own are anything. They seem like they were changing the effect of the lightning spell that they were throwing at us. So we had like Tomel, Luck, what was it? Luctomel, Wartomel, Warto. We learned some new lightning spells from them. We might be able to make something out of that. Guess we'll have to find out. But I've inscribed those words just so I don't forget the syllables that I've learned. We'll try and append them to some other stuff at some point. I'll probably experiment off camera, trying to figure out what some of the things do. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a rest as well, because we did burn all of our MP. That's the problem with going with mantra battles. Although I think that fighting without mantras would have been kind of rough. I bet they would have done a pretty good amount of physical damage. Although I do have the best armor I could buy at the time, so maybe it actually wouldn't have been that bad. Just a matter of, it probably would have gone through all of my healing items. I feel like that was a pretty good outcome. We only had to use one alarum. Alright, let's take a look at our time. Okay, yeah, we can go a little bit further. We can at least head to Ompros. Time to go fishing! Oh, okay. Oh, down here, right? Okay. I've traveled through many lands in my heyday. Twice I've passed through the northern continent. The pollution there gets worse year by year. It's a sad sight. I'm going on a journey with my mom and dad. Is this your mom and dad? My daughter needs to see the world and experience it firsthand. That's why we're traveling as a family. My daughter wants to see everything the world has to offer. Okay, well, it sounds like most of what the world has to offer is a bunch of pollution. Map of the world. Look at it. Oh, interesting. So, Vad, Cryune... Huh. There's just a building to the east called Church? Okay. Tower of the Giants, yep. Sacred Gate. So that's south of the peak. Well, south of here, I guess. West of the peak. And then Ompros is out on 6, so it's the island in the middle of the map. Okay. Guess let's talk to you. The boat from the town of Ompros just came in. We still have some preparations to make for the next trip. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around the waiting room. Okay. Well, I did that. This ship is headed for the town of Ompros. Are you getting on? All aboard. Oh, okay. I didn't see what you were saying because apparently you didn't say much. I guess thank you. Head over to Ompros, and our third day has kind of gone by pretty quickly. Where are we gonna find Nurk? I'm busy getting everything ready for our departure. Go bother someone else. You're Sion? The challenger in the Tower of the Valiant. The challenger in the Tower of the Valiant. Wow, good luck. If I talk to you, can we go back? Okay, no. Check out Nurk's place while you can. You'll find it in the southern end of town. Good luck in your next match. Okay, thank you. Glad one of the guys on the boat would tell us where Nurk was. Hello. I am a man of the sea, and men of the sea fear absolutely nothing. That's... They do that in Xenogears. That's the captain. I am a man of the sea, and men of the sea fear absolutely nothing. Huh. The game came out before Xenogears did, so that's kind of interesting to see. I don't know if that's a reference put in by the translators, or if that's actually something that happened in the game. You came to Ompros to buy something, didn't you? Aw, oh, come on, don't lie to me. You definitely didn't come here to sightsee. So what are you here for? Knew it. Go see Nurk in the south end of town. Okay, thank you. Did you hear a frog croak? You can get a boat to Danelf or Oriob from here. Oriob? Sorry, preparing for the next trip. Okay. Sorry, we're preparing for the next trip. Okay, so we can't leave. Is this the family I saw before? I'm afraid we're not currently offering connections to Oriob. Well, why would you be offering connections? You appear to be a passenger. I always loved this town. It's my home. This clock isn't working, and it seems to be broken. Map of the world. Look at it. So where's Oriob then? Ah, so Oriob's on the eastern continent, I see. Getting a better idea of the layout of the world. Actually, doesn't seem like there's too many towns around. Maybe the northern continent has more. Okay, so we got an inn. I see. Is this an item shop? A customer! That's me. Okay. Might be good to pick up another medical herb. Flight stone. Allows you to escape from a fight. 1400 for that? I guess there isn't an escape command, is there? I didn't think of that before. Maybe I can learn a word that lets me run away. A mantra we can cast. Attention! 10 years have passed since the oh, okay. Yeah, that's the same sort of announcement we saw before. That's probably Nurk down there, right? I think it must be. This is south end of town. Go around and check around, though. Maybe we'll learn some more words or find some items. The only thing to note on this island is Mount Delphi. At its peak, you'll find the ruins of the ancient temple of Tula. You know, I saw two boys headed up in that direction a while ago. They say 3 mysterious pairs of eyes materialized in the Tula ruins. Okay. Found a small journal. My meeting with Nurk. It appears to be a diary. Read it. Year 3999, day 350. Okay, I didn't know we were at year 4000 almost. I encountered a strange cloaked man while waiting for the boat to Ompros. I considered striking up a conversation, but he was gone when I turned back. Read the next page. Yes. Day 352. While stopping over in Oriob, I once again saw the mysterious stranger. He appeared to be selling goods. Read the next page. Sure. Nothing else is written. Okay. Weird. Use mantras against the monsters. Okay. That's probably good advice. So I'm going to be wanting to use magic in the next area. Okay. It's crucial to remember every mantra you come across in your travels. Yes, that's why I wrote down the random ones I saw in that last fight. Also, experiment with combining multiple incantations. For instance, Oculus is made up of Ocu and Lus. Did you see that? Some kind of weird vessel touched down near Mount Delphi. A UFO? Is that what we're talking about? Some sort of UAP here? Anything up here? Nope. I like that you can hear, like, little bits of wildlife as we're going around town. Music's really nice here, too. Anybody in the inn? I guess we should check there. Nope, just generally, there don't appear to be people in the inns. So far, anyway. Alright, so let's head to the south side of town and talk to Nurk, I guess. I think we're probably coming up on the end of this episode, but we'll at least figure out what's going on with this. Nurk's out, but I've got most of his inventory with me. Butcher block. Some kind of shield? Frying pan? Cook's apron. Huh. Kind of a silly set of equipment that you're selling here. This doesn't seem like what the, I bet he's got other stuff, right? Surely. Anything in these jars? No. Oh. Hey, that's the other character. Serlent, right? Are you Nurk? If you wish to trade, you'll have to wait inside. Do you know an old man named Ramalith? Indeed, I do. He is gone to the ruins of Tula. Very well. Where are those ruins? You'll find them at the summit of Mount Delphi, north of here. Excuse me, sir. We have need of your boat. Oh, customers! I hope you're the spending type. Come in, come in. Okay. Rather brusque, that fellow. That looked like Serlant. I see him at the manor now and again. He works with Dr. Munch, a friend of my father's. You know them? Of course. They do research on the Lagos stones. Let us hurry to the ruins of Tula. Okay. Interesting. So, Serlant, huh? We will have to take that risk then. Why do you wish to travel to Fall? We're looking for a kidnapped child. We believe he may have been taken there. Could their friend have been kidnapped by the cult? Interesting. I like how the different scenarios are crossing paths like this. It makes me interested to see what's going on with Serlant and his story. I need to head to the ruins of Tula, huh? I guess that's outside of town. Is that what this airship is? It looks like an airship to me. What's this? The Dannon Ark, a vessel named Brosnir. An ark? First time I've ever seen anything like it. If Brosnir's here, Ramleth and Cert cannot be far. Does that bother you? You and Cert weren't buddies, were you? Of course not. Except, Ramleth would never have taken Brosnir to a place such as this. He must be under Cert's power. Let's go inside. I'm sorry, what? We're just gonna enter the... Okay. Ramleth! Ramleth! This thing's pretty solid. He must already be at the ruins on top of Mount Delphi. Should we really be leaving this thing unattended? Not a problem. Only Ramleth can activate the Ark. Huh. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to be headed to that mountain. But we're at a pretty good stopping point here, so that's where we're going to end for today. Next time we'll be going up Mount Delphi and seeing what's at the top of the mountain, and maybe after this day, we'll switch over to Serlant and see what's going on in his story. It's kind of interesting that we cross paths with him like that. I don't know if I want to just go through on a single person scenario, or if I want to switch between them and kind of see what's going on and how they cross paths. Let me know down in the comments if you're watching what you would like to see. And maybe we'll make a decision about that. Anyway, that's where we're going to end for today, so that's okay, fine. Get me in a fight. Hornets, let's go. Yeah, let's try one of these new spells. What does luck do? Crystal knife. Okay, these guys are electric. Whoa, whoa, what was that? Why am I'm like paralyzed or something. I have some sort of electric effect. Yeah, these guys are... Oh, I'm confused. Okay. I understand now. Interesting. Alright, well, those guys are electric, so that'll be good to keep in mind. Anyway, that's where we're going to end for today. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. This has been Scarecrow. Bye-bye.